Certainly, the history of GPOT, General Petroleum Oil Tools, is a business that was founded by a Canadian fellow, my father-in-law, Mr. John McPhee. John's one of those old school oil boys. Started when he was 15, 16 years of age, and over the last 50 years was able to create a real name for himself, but also access to quality product and people. And GPOT, or GP General Petroleum, has been an extension of that business today. We've been in operation in Australia for about 20 years, and we really pride ourselves on being that family-owned organisation that really delivers that point of difference. And what I mean by that is that ability to deliver quality product with quality supply chain solutions. You know, and it's something that we really pride ourselves. We're on call 24/7. You don't get a recording. You don't get a hang on, I'll ring you back in 20 minutes. You're getting someone that is there to be able to take your problem. And with inside the team at GPOT, we've got a great network of people and our ability to get back to you in a timely fashion. This is very much a time-critical business, and you know, that part of what we deliver is part of the value add to using General Petroleum. I think for us, our unique proposition is that we sit at the middle of a wagon wheel. I use that analogy a lot, is that we're that hub that has a number of different spokes going out to the wheel, and our ability really is to be able to access a broad range of product, a broad range of knowledge, and the ability to be able to bring that back as a conduit to the industry. It really allows us to deliver a bespoke solution, and one that we feel has been relevant for the last 20 years and will continue to show significant relevance in the industry as it sits today. Yeah, an example of some of those solutions that we do deliver, you know, can be quite as small as just having a just-in-time part, so an understanding of the customer at the front end to be able to deliver a quality back-end solution. And what I mean by that is just having a really good understanding of the customer and the equipment that they run. Yeah, a couple of solutions that really that showcase you know, good examples is that we've been able to work with a coal seam gas business quite recently in regards to a solution or problem they came to us, which was around solids management. The company's really got a significant issue around production of solids. We started to work with their engineering teams and started to share a lot of data. And we've been able to bring that to fruition, where we're running product in the ground at the moment on trial. Another solution really for us is that ability to deliver 24/7. We get many phone calls throughout the course of a weekend or throughout the course of a year in regards to urgent supply. And we've got a very unique opportunity where we've got access to our warehouse on a 24/7 basis, and we deliver. When the customer calls, we do deliver. We've been here since the inception of coal seam gas and very early on in some of the oil and conventional space in the country. So a really long-standing history of understanding of the industry allows us to deliver that real value. Yeah, the Dalby Service Centre really is a jewel in our crown. There's no doubt about it. We've been able to put a lot of work over the last 8 to 9 years into the facility. The facility really sits pride and place inside the Surat Basin, and it's really uniquely positioned inside our customer base. We've used that location strategically on a number of occasions. It really sits in an excellent area that's got access both from Brisbane and Toowoomba, but also out to the surrounding areas, and we really feel that it's a real strategic location for us. Yeah, the overall facility has got it sits on 5 acres. We've got 1,000 square metres under shed. We've got a 3-bedroom house that sits on the facility as well that really is used as an on-site management. So it really allows us to deliver an effective 24/7 solution within this industry, which is very critical. We've got excellent lifting capabilities. We've got 8-tonne and 5-tonne lifting capabilities, which allows us to handle the larger equipment. I'm also very proud of our inventory management solutions. We've got a very intelligent inventory control manager that has worked very hard at being able to deliver a controlled inventory solution, which really gives our customer confidence that we can deliver. Yeah, artificial lift solutions is a really interesting part of this business. Essentially, the coal seam gas business is driven around artificial lift, and what do I mean by that? Well, it's an ability to be able to artificially lift solids or fluids out of the well. Why come to General Petroleum? I think General Petroleum, again, sits at the forefront of access to quality product and knowledge. Artificial lift, although being quite basic in its operation, can be extremely complex in its application. And where I really like is our ability to have access to knowledgeable people. And what has this industry really suffered from over the last few years is a real lack of knowledge and understanding around how we bring a number of pieces of that artificial lift solution together to deliver an effective result. And I think that's very much where we sit as a point of difference in the industry. I think the industry has really tried to apply a cookie cutter philosophy to artificial lift, and we're starting to really see the customer having problems with that type of philosophy. And we're really working hard with our customer base at the moment, and not only our customer base but also access to our supply base and our knowledge base on being able to deliver, firstly understand, but then really deliver a quality solution there. Yeah, General Petroleum sits right at the middle of being able to deliver those effective results to an industry that at the moment is still very challenged. Our four big areas that we deal with inside the industry are our top-tiered CSG players. Our CSG industry is a very strong industry today. We also deal with our conventional oil and gas space, the larger mining, coal seam degasification space, and we also deal with our drilling customers as well, that ability to provide drilling consumables to the drilling industry. Yeah, I think speed is an important thing. So our ability to, you've also got to understand that this is an industry that has a huge machine behind it. So for the sake of a $100 part or a $10 part or a $1 part, you can effectively bring a multi-million-dollar operation to a grinding halt. So we understand that, and that's something that all of our employees really understand as well. So, are those solutions large, or do we have to deliver a big product to be able to, a high-value product? No, we don't. I think it's an understanding that sometimes that $50 product that's got to be there in a timely fashion is important. We are that go-to supplier. We're that go-to provider. We really sit very uniquely inside this industry at the centre of a number of different products and a number of different people that are very smart people. And I think collectively we really deliver something that's quite unique.